Now, a Target 12 consumer investigation, healthcare hassles.
Billing issues, enrollment problems, and long call wait times. Those are some of the problems we've learned about from many of you who contacted our Call 12 for Action Center.
And we heard your frustration about HealthSource Rhode Island. So Target 12 consumer reporter Susan Campbell went there to get answers for you.
A spokesperson for HealthSource Rhode Island admits there are system issues. She says the state's health exchange is making progress but still has work to do. Marilyn Ross applied for health insurance through HealthSource Rhode Island in December.
We were told to send a payment, which we did.
The money came out of Marilyn's bank account, but HealthSource Rhode Island said they never received it. The same thing happened for the following month's coverage. The whole time Marilyn was uninsured, even though she was making payments.
I have had to go to the doctor a couple of times. I've had to have lab work, all out of pocket. It is just beyond frustration. Frustration's not a big enough word.
Wasn't making a lot of money.
Chris Cosina is another frustrated HealthSource Rhode Island customer. For several months, he received tax credits, and HealthSource Rhode Island charged him 62 cents per month for his insurance.
I don't make a ton of money, so I figured maybe I was supposed to be getting them. But
just to be sure, Chris followed up. HealthSource realized there was a problem and billed Chris almost $800 for months worth of coverage.
It has to be paid by the end of the month or they cancel your health insurance. I couldn't pay rent this month.
Both Marilyn and Chris say the worst part of dealing with these issues is that they had to spend hours on hold waiting for help.
I think it comes out to about 58 hours on hold.
What is an acceptable amount of time that somebody should be waiting?
Clearly, the wait times that our customers have experienced it's not acceptable.
Maria Taco is a spokesperson for HealthSource Rhode Island. We sat down with her to find out why there seem to be so many issues.
It's difficult to speak to individual customer complaints. What I can tell you is that customer service is our top priority, and we have identified areas where we can make improvements, and we feel we are making improvements.
HealthSource RI has been in existence now for a few years. Why are there still system errors?
HealthSource is a startup with 35,000 customers and a fairly large budget. We had a very complex technology system to build out, and we have been continuing to build that out.
But Taco was also quick to point out improvements. According to data from HealthSource Rhode Island, the number of account discrepancies in billing or coverage declined from about 22% in 2014 to 3% in 2015. And all of this is being done on a much tighter budget. In fiscal year 2015, HealthSource's budget was $53.2 million. In fiscal year 17, the budget was slashed to $12.3 million. Next week, HealthSource Rhode Island is opening a new contact center with a new vendor and a new contract. Coming up new at 6, we'll take you there and we'll tell you why HealthSource believes this move will drastically improve customer service. With the Target 12 investigators, I'm Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Susan's Target 12 consumer investigation, healthcare hassles, continues at 6 right here on WPRI 12.
New details in a Target 12 consumer investigation, healthcare hassles. We've learned HealthSource Rhode Island is getting ready to move. As we first reported at 5, the state's health exchange has faced a flood of complaints from customers who've had enrollment issues, billing problems, and long call wait times. New at 6, Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell found out why HealthSource believes this move will drastically improve customer service.
A spokesperson for HealthSource Rhode Island tells me the new vendor and the new contract will mean more training and more accountability for the contact center employees who will be on the other end of the line when you call. This is the new contact center for HealthSource Rhode Island. It's opening on Monday with a new vendor handling your calls.
We did identify more than several issues that we wanted to improve upon.
Some of those issues include problems with billing and enrollment and long call wait times for customers like Marilyn Ross.
And 2-3 hours later, I would give up and hang up.
Maria Taco, a spokesperson for HealthSource Rhode Island, says that sort of wait time is not acceptable.
Can you understand the frustration that some customers are feeling over HealthSource RI?
I can absolutely understand the frustration.
But Taco says things will get better because of the new contact center vendor.
We believe we'll be able to achieve better outcomes for customers and improve the customer experience.
When you say improve the customer experience, what exactly do you mean?
Well, certainly we would like to reduce the call wait times. As we continue to improve the technology, we're hoping that we have even less systems issues.
Taco says there will also be more training and more accountability in the contact center. She also pointed out improvements that have already been made. According to data from HealthSource Rhode Island, the number of account discrepancies in billing or coverage declined from about 22% in 2014 to 3% in 2015.
Tomorrow is the last day for services at HealthSource Rhode Island's current location on Royal Little Drive in Providence. The contact center will be closed on Friday to allow for the move and then reopen on Monday at its new location on the Wampanoag Trail in East Providence. Customers will be able to drop off documents and payments there, but there will still be no in-person assistance available. With the Target 12 investigator, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.